What's going on, y'all? I just want to entertain this topic quick. The most popular theory regarding the corruption of the life of Jesus and the corruption of Christianity, I suppose, is that the disciples or whoever wrote the Gospels, they were just liars. They're just lying about it. Let's entertain that. Let's say that the Gospels were corrupted documents. They were documents that were created to manipulate people or whatever. Well, then the disciples are some of the most ethical geniuses and ethical criminal masterminds that have ever existed. The disciples are criminal masterminds for good, if that is the case. Now, I don't believe this is the case. I think they were reporting on the life of Jesus accurately. I think that what Jesus was reported to have said and claimed truly is, and it is what happened. But if the disciples were lying about this, then they were doing some really good lying, because they created a foundation for equality between men and women. They created a foundation for caring for the protection of children, making sure that people aren't, abusing children. Created a foundation for the unselfish looking out for other people. The teachings that Jesus taught on ethics are genius, and they're beautiful. So if the disciples were lying about them, then they're pretty genius liars, and they're doing it ultimately for good. Now, again, I don't believe that. I believe Jesus is who he claimed to be. He's God in the flesh. But if the disciples are convincing people and lying to people about this man, Jesus, being God, as the Gospels claim over and over again, starting in John 1, even in Revelation, then they're making a really good person out to be God. They're making a really good person out to be worshipped and idolized. And when you idolize good people, you want to be more like them, right? So, hey, you can say the Gospels were corrupted and manipulated documents, but they still contain some pretty profound ethical teachings for equality. And ultimately, they point you towards wanting to be more like Jesus, which, in my opinion, that's never a bad thing, y'all. Stay blessed, everyone. God really loves you. Jesus showed that in his life. God became flesh, humbled himself, and took on flesh, not because he needed to, but because he wanted to save us. He carried out that salvation through his sacrifice on the cross. And he teaches us that he loves us unconditionally, even the folks nailing him to the cross. So, God loves y'all. Can't get past it. Stay blessed, everyone.